He is coming. Cover your butt.
Hello everybody and welcome to Longer and Harder with, and we have another blank today because I don't know who we will be talking about. We will we will figure it out here in a little bit. Hello everyone in the chat. How is everybody doing? Good to see everyone's here. By the way, R&D, what's the name of that font? Which font? I don't know which font you're talking about. Is it the one that I usually use? The one that's on here? This one's called Jazz LTE, something like that. Jazz something. That's the one that I use here. I don't know which other one. Hey, Paranor. So, we have to decide today who are we going to talk about. We have two options. So I'm going to give you two options, and you all get to decide. We can either do another video from what's his face? What's her face? Fuck, now I forgot the name. Oh yes, World History Official, which is the same person that I did the video for yesterday. So same person, more moon stuff. They have a whole video on moon stuff. Hey Termin, thanks for joining us, man. So another video full of moon stuff if we want to do moon stuff. We also have we have a video, a lecture, and only because Marty Leeds is pretentious as fuck, a lecture on de-occulting the Las Vegas shooter thing, which means we'd probably end up talking about politics because Las Vegas shooter. So those are two options, either de-occulting the Las Vegas shooter by Marty Leeds or talking about moon stuff with World History Official. You're going to have to give me a second here. All right. Sorry, guys. We had the delivery guy showed up with my key. Long story. But, so, if you want moon stuff, put in a whole number. If you want the other guy, put in a fraction. Marty Leeds fraction, whole number for moon stuff. So that's what we're doing. Or Parador's coming up with his own stuff too. Whatever works. I don't care. It looks like we have a lot of votes for moon stuff, so moon stuff probably will win. I'll keep an eye on the chat as we go on here. All right. So we got to do housekeeping. We actually have a little bit of housekeeping to do. The first thing that I need to make sure is, if you've noticed, we have two new moderators in the chat. And I've also realized that I've never really talked about what moderators do in the chat or why they are moderators. So we have two new moderators. One of them is Paranor. And the other one is Mango Plays. Mango Plays Games. How do you become a moderator? Honestly, you just talk to me a whole lot. Both of these people have talked to me a whole lot, so I know them, which is the only reason that they are moderators. What do moderators do? Nothing, really. The only reason that I have moderators in the chat is to give those people the ability to type more than the rest of you. So they're special. Hey, Dark Dodge, nice to see you. It's just so that they can type more, because if you're not a moderator, you have to deal with that like limit on how many times you can send in a chat, and if you are a moderator, that limit is gone. So that's pretty much all that moderators are there for. I keep an eye on the chat as we go along. If it ever gets to the point where I actually need moderators to do a job, I'll do a job. So yes, two new moderators. They can talk more now. It's great. So that's one of them. So chat rules. There aren't any. There aren't any chat rules. Just actually there are two. I shouldn't say none. There are two. Don't spam shit because that gets boring and annoying. And don't throw in a bot. So if you guys ever see like YouTube or YouTube or whatever the fuck his name is show up with this stupid bot that just repeats the same message over and over again, that'll get blocked or banned or whatever, because that's stupid. Like if you're not gonna bother to interact, don't show up. Other than that, I don't really fucking care. You know, talk about whatever. You all are mature adults for the most part, so I trust you. You know, whatever. Do whatever. I don't care. So, see? This is what I get. So, the next important bit of housekeeping is that I am currently sitting at 914, 15-ish subscribers at the moment. So, we are getting really close to 1,000, which is awesome. And thank you all for making that possible, that we're getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. So, because I am so close, we obviously have to do something about it. I'm mature. See, I should have never said anything about the chat. I should have just let you all be, and then I would have to deal with this. And I had to fucking bring it up. Oh, goodness gracious. But yes, we're close to 1,000 subscribers. We should do something special. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you all would like to do. I want to do. I'm thinking a stream, a 1,000 subscriber special. 118 currently. Yeah, so we're getting there, and that's been kind of steadily increasing for the last month. So I'm pretty sure I'll get there in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So you gotta have a kitten dance at 1K. So yeah, come up with ideas. Help me out here. Anything that you think might be kind of fun to do. I stream, I think, will happen, but I don't think it should just be a normal stream, a normal, longer and harder. I would like to do something special for it. I don't know what that is. What kinds of things would you like to do? Let me know in the comments, in the chat, in the whatevers, so I can sort of pick something to do. So yes. So that's it for housekeeping today. And today we have, if I can get things, excuse me, beer of the week. We got, that text is just all over the goddamn place. Let's fix that a little bit. There we go. Okay. Beer of the week is Founder's Dirty Bastard. It's a Scotch style ale. 8.5% alcohol. This is one of the little blurbers on the back, and I already got rid of my beer here, so I can't read it all. But so good, it's almost wrong. Dark ruby in color and brewed with 7 varieties of imported malts. Congrats, thank you, Mango. Thank you. We should play a game of Flat Earth Claim or Not. Ooh. So a normal stream, yeah. Make a stream all totally wasted, yeah. I don't know, we could do like a Flat Earth bingo. I would be okay with that. Might involve some participation with the audience, so we all sit around and play a bingo game, watch a video, play a bingo game with whatever we find. So that's a possibility. We might do that. So yes, Dirty Bastard. Scotch style ale. I don't know why it's a Scotch style. I don't know why it is. I don't know what a Scotch style ale is, but it was in the grocery store, so we got it. And it's pretty good. I like that. It's got a good flavor to it. I'm not sure if I can quite taste what they're telling me I should taste, but it's pretty good. I could drink that. That's a recommendation from R&D. Hey, Phil. Hello, Finder. I'm terrible at names. I'm sorry, everybody. Hey, the EOE. How's it going? Who's longer and harder about today? Oh, longer and harder today. It looks like from the voting earlier, we will be doing more of World History Official, which is the robot that I talked about yesterday. So more robot, and I should get that set up. So more robot, I think, will be it. Is this the one? This is the one. More robot, more moon stuff with the robot. So that's the plan for right now. R&D likes a dirty bastard. I do. It's why I come here every week. All right, let's get. Oh, that is ready to go. Look at that. It's all a mess. I'm making a mess, guys. I'm making a mess. All right. So we got, yes, that's our beer of the week. Beer of the week is good. Definitely recommend it. So we can transition over to our video. Should I? Yeah, let me fix this video. Sorry, I was messing with this a little bit because we have a new new overlay by GeoStrubber coming out, so that's gonna be cool. It's between Flat Earth or Occult Vegas Shooter. I kind of wanted to do the Occult Vegas Shooter, the Occult Vegas Shooter, because Marty Leeds also says some crazy ass shit when it comes to that. He did one on, and I haven't watched the whole thing, but he did one on Pizzagate a year ago or whatever, and that was just a fucking mess and a half. So I was kind of hoping you'd all vote for that, but that's okay. We can talk about this guy as well. So robots it is today. And I'm actually gonna have to skip ahead a little bit on this video because this person does like every good flat earther. It's there's an intro here that's like 2 minutes long, so we're gonna have to go here. And according to this flat earther, the whole thing is I know that I was asked about the robot voice. Their whole thing is that according to them, they have a speech impediment, or they can't speak, and so they use the robot voice instead, but that's what we get. So the title of this video is called Mind Blowing, the Moon is an Old Malfunctioning Sun. That's what we're gonna be with today. An old malfunctioning sun. Messy pizza, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Earth is not flat. Make sure you put enough exclamation marks on that one, Dark Dodge. You can never have enough exclamations when trying to tell a flat earther that the Earth isn't flat. All right. So let's find out what we have with the sun here. Oh, bananas. I cocked that one right up, didn't I, guys? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. I forgot to change a few things here. Alright, there we go.
The moon is an old...
They use long intros as a compensation for something that's that's too short. Yes. Everybody does it. I don't understand. The Moore guy, I think, is the worst because when his intros aren't that interesting, he usually has like really crappy music in the background of it, and like the crappy Morgile product stuff that he does, and it's really just the saddest like 5 minutes of my life. And it is like 5 minutes. It's insane. I don't know. I don't understand the necessity for it. I think part of it is self-aggrandizing. Like if you have a long enough intro, you're special or something. So I don't know. Two things flat earthers don't know how to do: simply make a point and understand a simple point. That is like I'm gonna have to copy that one and quote it. So copy paste that one right there, because that's a pretty great one. Where can I save you? I don't have a text thing open. You be a text thing for me, because that was pretty good. I gotta say that was pretty awesome. Siri is very dramatic. That's actually, the voice isn't too bad. I've noticed too, if you've updated to the newest Siri version or the newest whatever iOS, Siri sounds different now. It's kind of interesting. So Siri wouldn't tell us last time if the Earth was round or not. Maybe I didn't ask the right question, but she wouldn't actually say it out loud. Which part of me thinks, Illuminati confirmed that Siri's in on this. But who knows? All right. Hey, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm gonna cock this right up. Emmanuel Daskalakis? Sorry, buddy. Every crazy person can claim anything without any proof. Will say that he, she is a truther. We are doomed. It's true. Actually, you know what's worse? Not that they call themselves truthers. Truthers have thankfully gotten like a bad rap, which is great. But it actually gets a little bit worse because some of them will call themselves skeptics. So I've heard flat earthers call themselves like globe skeptics, or truthers are now going by like government skeptics or something like that. Like it's whatever known fact plus skeptic at the end. And that's what they call, like, they don't call themselves truthers anymore. And I wish they would call themselves truthers, because being a truther is kind of a bad thing at the moment. But they are getting smarter about it, and so now they're no longer truthers. They're globe skeptics or climate change skeptics and things like that. Evolution skeptics. That's fucking stupid. Alright, so the moon is an old malfunctioning sun. Let's find out what this means.
Malfunctioning sun. Please watch my playlist about the moon for previous explanation. For now, let go of old notions and feel the initial logic.
Hey guys, don't think. Rhetoric and Discourse can't speak names confirmed. I really can't. Oh god. See, now I have another one here. Bullionator. We're gonna go with Bullionator. This is gold. This is gonna be awesome. I love World History Official. They are one of my new favorite channels. They really go down. So somebody commenting that I shouldn't be doing flat earthers because they're like low hanging fruit, and they really are. Like, I'm not even gonna deny. I think they're fucking low hanging fruit, right? But one of the best things about flat earthers, one of the reasons that I love them so much, is that they are the bottom of the barrel, but they still, like, they keep digging. Like, they hit rock bottom and they somehow manage to break through and get further in. It's great. Like, whenever you think you've heard the stupidest flat earth thing, like, just wait a week and another flat earther will top it. It's amazing. I love it. The irony of the statement, feel the logic. Yes, feel the initial logic. You gotta feel it. It's a feeling thing. So don't think about it. It's kind of the best part. They really are, like, you know, let go of old notions. So don't think about this. Just you know, just feel it. It's as long as you feel it, that's okay. Hey, Reb Jr., how you doing? Is it Reb Jr. or Reb GR? I don't know. I'm sorry, Reb. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Hey, Crash, how you doing? The fire guy looks like he's masturbating with his sword. It does. That is. I will say I kind of like this artwork. Water lady over here looks pretty impressive. You know, it's art. You know, whatever. Art. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So if you don't like it, I understand. But this isn't too bad. Just feel it within you. That's all you are. It's JR. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rep JR. But welcome to the stream. What we're gonna be doing about this? Rhetoric and Discourse. Stop, please stop. Stop what? There's an unfortunate little delay, so I don't know what I just said that made you get there. But so yes, we're gonna feel the logic today, all right, guys? We're not gonna think about it. We're just gonna feel it. So let's get ready for feeling some logic. Oh God, did I press the wrong buttons? I'm all confused. There we go.
The moon is the same size as the sun. 2. The moon is.
Oh wait, well I'm gonna have to fix that. So the moon, the sun is the same size as the moon, or whatever. So I guess he's got other videos to, like, whatever, I say that with air quotes that you can't see, back up his claim. Yeah, it's not. They're not the same size at all. Remotely are they the same size? They're very, very different. But oh no, I can't read that out loud, Micro. Oh, feel my 10-inch logic. Oh goodness. That has been the theme of the last couple of hangouts that I've been in with Micro, have been nothing but sex jokes. Names, right? Please, speak names, please. Oh. I try. I know, I'm terrible. I can't even say yours, yeah, I can't even say yours. The sun is like, would you pork? I would pork. I guess the sun is kind of encroaching into the lady moon here, isn't she? So I could see that. He does have a rather phallic looking sword. I'm not sure what she's holding. But you know, there's definitely a lot of phallic things going on here. 10-inch logic. So much logic, fill the world with your logic. Oh goodness. And this is why I get demonetized before I ever actually start streams. I'm pretty sure naming my streams longer and harder also doesn't help that, but this is one of the reasons. Yeah, we're not pronouncing German and Danish words today. We're not going down that route. The blue lady. I don't know what the blue lady's up to. Okay. Like the waltz? Oh, is there a waltz for blue lady? I probably should know that, but I don't. So yes, the sun and moon aren't the same size. I'm just gonna go with that they're not. They look the same size, but they're not. And I'm pretty sure that world history officials only evidence for why they are the same size or that they look the same size. Which I acknowledge that they do, but they're not, so. I have a personal relationship with big logic. Oh no. Oh no, you got demonetized. No 17 cents for you. It's more of the principle. Like, I know that I don't get like a whole lot of money for these, but it's the principle of it all. Like, if you're gonna demonetize it, do it for something else. Like, legitimately demonetize me for something. not because my streams are named longer and harder. Demonized. Yes. Did you guys hear that? Who was it? I want to say... God, who was it? I want to say it was Alex Jones. No, it wasn't Alex. Who the fuck was it? It was somebody. But somebody actually says that demonetized is part of... is part of the Illuminati, Freemason, reptilian, whatever, because it's got the word demon in it. I'm gonna have to find out who said that, but that was said on the internets by somebody, and I want to say it was Alex Jones, because that sounds like a very Alex Jones thing to say, but I think it was a YouTuber, and not Alex Jones. I don't remember which YouTuber it was. I wanted to, it might have been, what's his face? The one who works for Alex Jones on YouTube, but isn't Alex Jones. Whatever. Definitely not the PC principal, yeah. I can't post link, but this is the blue skirt waltz. The moon lady is naked though, so. The skirts are her flanks, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, she looks relatively naked. I mean, he looks relatively naked too, so this is just two naked people hanging out, being naked together. Alright, so. Let's keep going. No, I'm not pronouncing Volkswagen.
Nearly the same altitude as the sun. 3. The moon travels in almost the same trajectory as the sun, a 5-degree, skewed tilt difference, wherein the moon crosses the sun's trajectory twice a month in what we have called flat Earth nodes.
What the fuck's a flat Earth node? Oh my goodness. Paul Joseph Watson, thank you. It is Paul Joseph Watson. There we go. I think it was Paul Joseph Watson. I don't know for sure, but I think it was him. Who said the demonetized. The demonetized thing was him. Well, I see R&D has made it clear 15 seconds into the meat of this video. This is going to take forever. 24 minutes and 15 seconds in. We're on a good roll here. What the fuck? I don't know what a flat Earth node is, Mango. I really wish I did. I don't know what they are. But like, so the moon travels at almost the same trajectory as the sun. I don't know. That doesn't sound right at all, though. I feel like there'd be a bigger. Maybe it is only 5 degrees, and I don't think about it. Flat Earth nose, Lagrange point, maybe. Volkswagen, like swag, Volkswagen. Because that sounds kind of weird. So yeah, twice a month we get what are called flat Earth nodes. I really wish I knew what that meant. Maybe he'll tell us. Probably not, but we probably will.
4. The moon nearly travels at the same speed as the sun, but is slightly slower as it's lost its power and has malfunctioned.
That was okay. No. The moon nearly travels at the same speed as the sun, so, but it doesn't. And you understand that. It does go across the sky. Yes, they are. That's all we got. Slightly slower as it's lost its powers and has malfunctioned. I don't even know what to say that. Same speed but slightly slower. I know, like, there's so much. I don't know what to make of this. It travels at nearly the same speed but slower, so not nearly like it travels slower than the sun. You didn't need the whole nearly the same speed thing because it travels slower. Would have been enough. It's lost its power. I don't know how suns malfunction. This just okay. I don't know what to do with this. So part of me imagines, if have you guys seen, who is it? Spirit Science's video about the moon, where he talks about like the moon having like pistons or shock absorbers on the moon that like absorb the shock of missiles that get shot at the moon or something. I feel like that's what we're talking about here. From Google. Twice a month, the moon intersects the elliptical Earth's orbital plane at points called nodes. Okay, so those are the flat Earth nodes, even though they got nothing to do with flat Earth. All right. Why is the moon man now and the sun a woman? OMG, trans. Oh, transcelestial bodies. Oh. Paul Joseph Watson and Ben Shapiro and what's his face would be very annoyed. Oh, what's that other guy's name that everybody likes? Oh God, he's really kind of crazy all the time, and he doesn't like trans stuff. He probably wouldn't be happy with this. The moon is genderless. Shock absorbers make sense. Well, yeah, I think in that video, Spirit Science even said something about like the moon and the Earth being cousins, or the moon and the sun being cousins. And then the sun is a dude and the moon's a lady. Apparently in this picture now. I hope everyone can feel the logic and not just you, Hill. I did just assume the sun's gender. I probably triggered a few people by that, but Moon Man. Yeah. So they travel the same speed. We have new moons. I don't know what else to make of that. They're not traveling the same speed. That's okay.
The sun catches it and overtakes it once a lunar month at the new moon. 5. The moon self-illuminates and self-de-illuminates for phases.
Oh, goodness gracious. So the moon is self-illuminating. I talked about this in the video because this individual, and I probably shouldn't assume this individual's sex. This individual talked also about the moon being self-illuminating. I think I just saw like Mormons walk by or Jehovah's Witnesses walk by outside. I kind of want to invite them in. I should. Maybe next time. Maybe that can be the 1,000-year or the 1,000-subscriber one. Talking to some Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses. No, not Mormons. Jehovah's Witnesses. That's what we got out here. All right, but yes, this person talked about the self-illuminating moon thing again, and it has like absolutely no. It de-illuminates. It de-illuminates. Doesn't turn off. It de-illuminates. Because de-illuminates is a bigger word, I guess. I don't know. So it illuminates. Apparently the moon illuminates in such a way that it creates, and I'm calling them moon spots from now on. Moon spots on the moon, which are the shadows on the craters. It de-illuminates those. it deilluminates it. It moves those craters around at pretty much like the rate that we would all expect if the sun was hitting it, which is, what we say it is, but whatever. The moon is assumed to be female because menstrual cycles. Oh, that makes sense, I suppose. The moon is like, call me Caitlin. Oh, or Scientologist. I should call in a Scientologist. Have a 100, not 100. I wish. 1,000 subscriber special with Scientologists in here. That might be kind of fun. De-unilluminates. Oh my goodness. We could be here all day just making up these words. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we have moon spots now because they're not shadows because the moon. So there's so much stuff. So like in the heliocentric model, you can actually point, like when it's a half moon, that tells you where the position of the sun is. Like you can point to the the side that the half moon is being lit. You can move to your to that side, and that's where the sun is. And so I find it funny that like after all of this stuff, that the only thing that you need, like all of this illuminating, de-illuminating, the way that shadows, moon spots, not shadows, the moon spots work on the moon, all just magically happen to line up with the heliocentric model, like just by sheer fucking magic, right? Don't call them moon spots, call them lunar pimples. That's not bad. Lunar pimples. Lunar acne, yeah. Seriously, what do you make out of it? It's not a very bright idea. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna diagnose the moon? Gonna diagnose the moon with acne and hemorrhoids. Because I'd be really curious to find out what, like, if the moon is flat, then what the hell are craters and what the hell are the shadows? Like, what are they? I mean, they look very three-dimensional to me, so I don't know what they are. The moon does. How does it work? It's fucking magnets, bro. It's always magnet. Lunar sunspots. I like that one too. Solar moon spots. Ooh, you can get there, yeah. So all of this stuff, like on the moon, the way the craters are illuminated and the shadows that they cast, all just happen to magically line up with everything. So the moon got acne not washing off the bukkake. Oh goodness. See, this is why I get demonetized. Demonetized. I'm gonna have to try to pronounce that way. Demonetized. It's because of comments like these. Oh, I can't even read that one, Parador. That one's too much. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Duh Idiot. Welcome, Duh Idiot, to the stream. It's good to see you, man. So let's find out what else. This is just like a rambling of claims, honestly. Which this person seems to do a lot, is just ramble off claims.
6. The moon self-illuminates and self-de-illuminates for lunar eclipses. 7. The moon turns a fiery blood red when powered up.
I couldn't finish that. Oh no! The moon turns a fire when it's powered up. Like the fucking moon when No, not Super Saiyan. What's the other one that he does? Did the Kaioken and fucking went like Kaioken times 3 on us when it got powered up. Oh no. I can't. Powered up moon. The moon eclipses itself. It does. Hey, Charlie. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, well, they would say the model is based on what we see, and the model needs to be tweaked to fit what we see. It's true, right? We've had little belly. That's just nonsense. It's true. We've had thousands of years to figure this shit out, and they've only been doing it for the last 20, 30, or whatever, 6 years. If you fucking just listen to Eric Dubé, it's just been the last 6 years, so. The moon gets powered up with blood powers. It's a have you guys ever watched that? It's over 9,000 it is. If you guys have ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know, they can I know I'm already losing it. It is part of the blood bending. So fucking full circle right there. Blood moon, blood bending. We got this. This is all good research based on anime. Including a Kaioken powered up moon that blood bends. So this is too much, guys. This is too much. This is honestly some of the silliest shit I've heard in a while. Geometric aspect. Thanks, Abano. We know they're both spheres. Oh, hey, Nim. Thanks for joining us. Oh, my God. So, yeah. The moon eclipses itself, and it gets powered up at full moon when it turns fiery red. Okay. So the funny thing about air gender bender. Oh no. The moon is made of red cheddar. Then why is it white all the time? And yellowish at sunset, sunrise. So that's the thing. So if you've ever, I've had the horrible, great misfortune of being in a because I lived in California, being in a fire, and one of the days that there was a fire, the smoke, because there was so much smoke and stuff, it actually turned like the sun like just this great bright red color. It was awesomely terrifying. So, terrifying because I knew that the fire was real close, and awesome because it was just a bright red sun, right? And then we also see it sort of turn. We also see the moon turn yellow when it's like at the horizon and stuff. So we have these examples of seeing celestial bodies change color depending on the atmosphere. But we're gonna say that they turn red because it went Kaioken instead, because that's easier. Rhetoric&Discourse, what are you talking about, you nerd? The full moon doesn't have anything to do with bloodbending. It just increases the powers of bender in general, you nerd. It does! That's only during a full moon could Katara actually do the bending, the blood bending stuff. And same thing with the person who taught them blood bending. They could only do it during a full moon until Legend of Korra, in which case somebody became strong enough to be able to blood bend like at any time. Oh god, I'm a dork. When the moon hits your eyes like a big piece of pie, that's amore. I love that. So the question is, do the people actually listen to themselves when they say these things? On the bright side, Charlie, this person doesn't talk. This person has a speech impediment. So they use a robot. Oh god. It's a good thing I don't believe in hell. Of course, the moon doesn't reflect sunlight. That would be photonically appropriation. Oh no, photonic appropriation. Rhetoric&Discourse debate me one-on-one. Oh no. I don't know if I want to. I can't. Sunsets all over the world were said to be remarkable after Karatua went due to the volcanic dust. Yeah, went off. Yes. And the moon and the sun actually turns red in ash and smoke and stuff. It's cool. LA gets pretty nice sunsets because of it, or actually noon looks really funny and because of it. Hey Fino, thanks for joining us. What's the invisible subject after the width? Oh, we are talking about more moon stuff with a World History Official. I should probably change that on the thing. I'm gonna appropriate someone's moon. Oh my goodness, so much cultural appropriation. Stop culturally appropriating the moon. Remember, we don't use logic here. We just we feel logic. The moon, that is a smug looking moon, isn't it? I don't know. It's kind of lustfully looking at that sun. Like that moon wants to do some naughty things to that sun, I think. Yeah. I'll try to I'll try to fix the name of the show. I didn't know who we were doing before the show started, so I gotta fix that. All right. Let's find out what I lost it at this one, at the powered up moon.
Full moon, when at the same time holds a geometric aspect to the sun, strangely labeled a lunar eclipse.
Strangely, not because one object eclipses the other. It's just strangely because reasons. Oh my god. Gravity, you fucking retard. Hey, how's it going? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. When I first hear this one's whose video, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Oh my goodness. World History Official is just the worst. They are a whole ball of crazy. Well, they claim to have a speech impediment. Given the fixation that FE have about seeing people on chat, I would think they would really bent out of shape about the voice changers. They are. I think World History Official gets called a shill quite often because of that. And I considering the label of crazy, I wouldn't be surprised if it came out that this was a Poe. I really wouldn't. On the other hand, you have Flat Earth Asshole who says that meteors aren't real. So, well, Latin is a strange language for a person from an English-speaking country. It would be. Hey, Sean, nice to meet you. What a screen to come into. The moon is powered. Yeah, the moon powers up. It's all we are like 5 levels worth of crazy in on this one. By the way, look at all the stars shining through the dark side of the moon during a partial eclipse. Anthony was right. It proves it. It's true. It's true. I did get to see so there was a bunch of really cool pictures because I was researching Earthshine earlier, and there's actually a lot of people took really cool pictures of the stars out during the eclipse. It was pretty cool. So those are a thing. There's some really great pictures of the eclipse out there. I think it was great. Hey, the TSA 57. Hey, there's Strimmer. I just subbed today. I saw that. Thank you for subbing. I was surprised I didn't even have 1,000 subs after seeing your quality of your videos. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's pretty awesome, dude. We are actually getting pretty close to 1,000, so I'll probably have to do a 1,000 subscriber stream whenever that happens. Hopefully soon, because I've actually kind of grown quite a bit in the last like 3 days. It kind of exploded. So, well, I mean, about as much as a little short explosion. I can only go longer and harder so long. So yeah, the moon is a thing. I lost track what we were talking about. Oh yeah, the moon gets powered up. So let's see what other crazy this guy's got to say.
8. The sun has been known to turn the same very fiery red too, explained later.
Yes, when there's smoke. $5 says we're gonna talk about the thing that Charlie brought up with the volcano exploding and throwing ash into the air. And yes, the sun will in fact turn red if there's ash in the air. 100 kilograms. We're close to 100 kilograms. We're really close. The moon requires 1.21 gigawatts. Oh, don't say that, because then they're gonna say that lightning hits the moon, and no, and someone's gonna find a picture of it. The moon is a thing. The moon is a thing. Oh goodness. Yeah, this is you gotta feel all 10 inches of logic here, and we are going longer and harder and deeper into this one, Sean. So I hope you're ready with 10 whole inches of logic. You gotta feel every inch. Ask this Siri, are you spying on me for the government? Okay, that's a legit question. Hey Siri, are you spying on me for the government? Oh, she's thinking about it. That's not good.
No. I'm a little busy right now.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. She's not. And because Siri says so, I believe her. Oh my goodness. So yeah, someone's gonna you're gonna give flat earthers the idea to find pictures of the moon being hit by lightning, and it's just gonna be a thing. Super ad blocker. Why is this guy talking to himself? I know, right? Somehow I managed to keep myself entertained by talking to myself for 2 hours every week. In case you guys don't know, this is Super Ad Blocker. He is awesome, and you should go sub to him because he's got some hilarious shit on his channel too. He's also the one who did the my intro to my intro to my videos, the Hobbs exploding at you. So, you know, go check him out. He's got some cool stuff. So thank you, and thank you, Ad Blocker. That shit is hilarious, and I love it. Thunder Moon. I feel like I need to make more Sailor Moon jokes. I haven't made enough of them. I made one, which I didn't. I'm surprised I didn't get enough. I didn't get as many comments as I had hoped when I did that for what's his face, Flat Earth Asshole. When I played over him a Sailor Moon clip, and I was hoping more people would catch that, but apparently it didn't. I didn't. This isn't the right crowd for Sailor Moon jokes, so. You know, so yes, the sun is powered. No, the moon is powered by things, and the sun turns red sometimes. So let's go with that.
9. Both affect plants and animals, and all life on the planet.
I know the sun does. Rhetoric&Discourse, I sent you a thing. What did you send me a thing over? I have messages here. I have all the messages. Those are from Geo. These are from. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff here. I have a lot of Skype things. Where'd you send it to me? Is it on the Google Hangouts thing? If it is, I'll check it out. We're taking a break in a little bit here, so I'll check it all out. The more Sailor Moon, the better. Yes, I thought so too. Sailor Moon should appear more often. The moon is Sailor Moon. Lunar Thunder. I kind of like that one. That was pretty good. On the Twatters. Okay, on the Twatters. I see it. There's lots of things. My phone is kind of exploding at the moment. We will get to it though. So yes. Oh, I lost the video because I opened the wrong window. Both affect plants and animals and all life on the planet. So the only way that I know that the moon does a thing is through the tides. So, and tides do affect sea creatures. I don't know how they affect other creatures. So I don't know what he's talking about there. I know that this is one of those dudes who thinks that like moonlight is colder than sunlight and has no evidence to back it up. Freudian slip, he said planet. I probably did. When you hear the sound of thunder, don't you get scared. Just grab your thunder buddy and say the magic words. Fuck you, thunder. You can suck my dick. You can't get me. Oh, my goodness. Rhetoric, you need to finally show my Halloween template. Yes, we are. After the break, we will be switching over overlays to Geo's, and apparently Micro helped out somehow. Their overlay, which is pretty cool. I actually love it a lot. So that's gonna be awesome. Tides go in, times go out. You can moonsplain it. Hashtag moonsplaining. I'm gonna thank you, sir. That is gonna be the I gotta write that down because that is going to be the thing that we use for the thumbnail. Is hashtag moonsplaining. Thumbnail. Hashtag moonsplaining. Because that is just way too awesome for me not to use. Moonsplaining. That is awesome. Oh my goodness. So yeah, you only helped a tiny little bit. You are somehow very prominent on this one. So, oh my goodness, all the silliness. Hey Justin Franks, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Do they have evidence the moonlight cools? It's just they never attempt to falsify the hypothesis by repeating the experiment on clear moonless nights. D Marble has one video. It might have more, but I've only ever seen one. That he shines, and they always do this. They always use they're not the lasers. I know they're not lasers, but like the laser thermometer things. So you like point at a thing and it gives you the temperature. I don't think it's laser. I think it's infrared, but it has a little laser pointer on it. And they usually use that to like show it, like to show the difference between aluminum and it has been pointing out aluminum really does a good job at reflecting infrared, so you end up getting like lights from infrared. That's the most I've seen. It's kind of stupid, and that's honestly the most I've seen them try. I've thought about doing an experiment just for funsies, but that's honestly way more effort than I am willing to put into flat earthers. I might one day if I get bored enough. And I think if I did it, I think I'd do it with water and like thermometers, just like regular old school thermometers, and just let water sit outside in moonshine and then one in the other. I'm assuming I will get no results. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yes, sun appropriation will probably be next. I'm gonna have to find a way to use that one, but hashtag moonsplaining is this time's. Hello Mole, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Sup everybody. Astronomy Live has the best test with moonlight test temp to date. He used an infrared thermometer attached to a telescope and pointed at the moon. Then blank space. Oh no. That's pretty good. I love it. An object lit by moonlight is cooler, but it's not from the moonlight. It's because radiative cooling from being exposed to the night sky. That's actually, so Justin, that's actually one of the hardest parts about trying to make this experiment, because if you keep whatever you're trying to not expose to moonlight in like a covered container, then it's in a container, and so it's not gonna, like being inside of a thing, you're gonna hold on to your warmth better than you would. I don't know how I would do it. I think I would find a way to just shade it rather than enclosing it in something. That would be my guess. Is it that I would just put a shade over it. I'll if I ever do it, I'll probably ask for help by the scientists in the room, like Micro and Geo, or the more scientifically minded on how to set that up, because I have no idea how I would. So measure the temp of the moonshine. It's that illegal where you live. I don't think moonshine. I don't know if moonshine might actually be illegal where I live. Beer is like the only thing we're allowed to make in Nebraska. It's weird. So when there's an eclipse, it's just a celestial body throwing shade. Yeah. So I guess when we had the solar eclipse, it was just the sun decided to turn off randomly for some reason. Turn off at at the time that it did, because reasons. Fact: moonlight is hotter than blackness of space. It probably is. Under a tree works. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe under something. Sue Lynch, welcome to the stream. Hotter than blackness of space is my new pickup line. Ooh. I'm gonna have to come up with something there. I feel like that pickup line might only work on black people. I don't want to be racist, but I might only work on that. Like, you're hotter than the blackness of space. That might be pushing it, though. I don't know. You can't measure the temperature of the moon from Earth. Our atmosphere will be the only thing you measure. That is true. But so the claim is that moonlight cools things. So my thought was, so the way that I would set it up is I would get like 2 jars of water, or 2 whatever equal amounts of water, and then put thermometers in them, and take them both outside, one to sit out in like full moonlight, and one with like a like a little shade shading it from the moonlight, but not from the air around it, and both of them being not covered by the air, not actually protected from the air around them, and see, check their temperatures in an hour or something. That would be my guess. Hey baby, are you not empty space because you're hotter than negative than approximately 3 Kelvin? The sun was turned off by the moon's attitude for a moment, but then the moon apologized and the sun gets turned on again. Space porn. Oh my goodness, there's probably a porn of that one too. Wouldn't the air block the little IR infrared would come at you from the moon? It would. Yeah, you can't take you can't take an infrared thermometer and point it at the moon. That's not how that works. Oh, hey baby, I got 10 inches of logic and the moonlight's too cool. 10 inches of logic, so the moonlight cools us down when things get too hot. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. These are too good. 2 jars of water. You're testing moonlight with homeopathy. Might as well. The problem with Under the Tree is that the tree is quite a bit warmer than night sky. So the actual we're ready to heat away from the night sky, which is quite cold, and not to the tree, which is warm. So no, I wouldn't actually use a tree. I think I'd use like I'd make something out of sticks and like fucking cardstock or something, like just a little shade area. That would be my guess. I would make like a little shade area. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get help from the sciencey people on how, if I do this, which apparently seems to be like a thing that I'm gonna have to do, on how best to approach doing this so that flat earthers are gonna complain almost regardless of what I do anyway. But it'd be nice to have it a little bit, somewhat better. No R&D. Take alu plates with thermistors and focus as much moonlight as you get on one of them. So I'm wondering if that would work. And I've heard flat earthers say this before. So you know how if you get like a magnifying glass and you go into the sun, you can magnify the sunlight and like burn shit with it. So can I do that with moonlight? Like if I took a magnifying glass and magnified it to like a container of water, could I freeze water this way? I think that would be a worthwhile experiment too, is try to like freeze water or make something colder by magnifying moonlight. Whatever the fuck that means. So I don't know. Continue the video. I know I'm being good. I'm not going to. We're gonna stop here for a second because it's close enough to the break that's gonna have to happen. But one of the things that I've learned is while the stream is going here, I kind of want to. Where's the thing that I want? I kind of want to make sure the chat is still visible. So we're gonna try something a little new and different. I probably should have set this up before I fucking started this nonsense. So this is gonna take me a second, but I'm thinking oh, that's good. Yeah, so for the viewers at home, the chat should still be visible because I know you'll keep chatting, and the shit that you all say is hilarious. So we are going to take a break for a little bit here. I'm going to go use the restroom and refill my beer, and then we will be back with more moon nonsense after that. All right, everybody, and we're back. And this is Geo's wonderful overlay. I think it's pretty cool. For whatever reason, the chat is like way bigger than it should be, but hey, I'm not gonna complain too much. It's pretty awesome. And we got everything's going like it should. All right. And yes, I do know that I use OS X, but you know what? It's better for video editing, Geo. So, deal with it. All right. So, let's find out what else we got. Oh, I never checked my Twitter. Sorry, hell. I never checked my Twitter. I should have while I was gone. I will have to later. That's a weird Spuddy Sun thing in 5 parts. No, it's a cool overlay, guys. I love it. I think it's pretty good. It's I don't know how that chat is somehow smaller. Like the chat is weirdly smaller. It got squeezed in there, so it's okay. I might need to make the pumpkin smaller. Sorry, Micro. What does a pumpkin look as if Micro is a child from Bart Simpson? I don't know. I didn't make it. I have to go to sleep. I don't want to miss it though. Well, I know it's late for you all. Thank you. Thank you, Mango. I think it's pretty great. This was done by GeoStrubber, so make sure you go check out GeoStrubber. He did it. I think it's awesome. I love it. And it was also Micro says that somehow he put a thing in there. Mango, put in earphones and drift off. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know if you want to have my constant giggling as you're trying to go to sleep. I'm not sure that's gonna work. I got a new subscriber, new follower. I saw that. Thank you, Mole. Thank you. Yeah, I do love this overlay. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, this is the Halloween one for now. We'll see what else happens. You didn't put anything in it? You didn't help with this? I thought you did. It's okay. Marker is used to be told he's too small. He's too big here. You're too big, Micro. You're blocking the chat. You're too big. But it's looking pretty good, so I'm not going to complain too much. All right, so let's see what else we got to do with this. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Thing. Rhetoric and Discourse. Micro is there because he was in the useful version of this as well. A random Windows logo. It's true, you were in the random Windows logo. Good night, Mango. Thanks for stopping by. I will talk to you later. Yeah, no, I did like Micro's appearance in the other Geo overlay because there's the little subtle mic Windows logo. I thought that was great, but this is awesome too. So real good. All right, this debunking just got a whole lot sexier. Oh, it always gets sexier. All right, so let's see what else we can do.
10. Both have evidence of being electric in their nature.
What? No? I don't know. Those are clearly shark teeth. We might. Are those teeth? I mean, those are very clearly shark teeth. I could see that. That's pretty good. Don't know why he stabbed through the head though, but I like the I personally like the GeoStrubber and I point with my mouse like you can see it. The GeoStrubber ghost. I think that was pretty good. Both have evidence of being electric in their nature. Except for the fiery bits. It's like for the giant plasma storms that you can see. when there's great pictures. I was talking about this earlier. There's really great pictures of the sun during a lunar or during the eclipse, during the last eclipse and the solar eclipse, where you can see like, you know, these giant arches of fucking fire or plasma, I don't know what they are, coming off of the sun. I don't know how you can say that they're electrically based. Like, I don't even know how you would test that they're electrically based. This is just all sorts of silly. The moon is electric like a snare drum is a dragon. Yeah, how do you even test if something is electrically based? I don't even know or electric in their nature. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what to say about any of this besides the fact that one of them's a giant ball of fire, which you can see fairly clearly during eclipses. You can see all the corona, and you can see all the solar flare. Like, you can see all this stuff. You can I don't know how, but you can. Apparently, you can say that. Each new point they think they make hurts more. It is extremely painful. Now, this person says that she's got, or he, she, it, has a whole playlist on this. So that might, I'm not going to say it's worth watching, but that might be where some of this comes from. For flat gits, it might have something to do with light globes. I guess. You can't see it. Electric boogie. Oh no, I can't sing. Otherwise, I would. You can tell the sun is electric because we get energy from solar panels. Duh. Oh, you're right. You're right. Hashtag flat face. You're right. I mean, if we can convert solar energy into electricity, then it obviously must be electric in nature. Yeah. I can't think of anything wrong with that sentence. Oh, if the sun is electric in H, he, she, it, moon, it's all the same. I know. I shouldn't be what's it called? I shouldn't be oh fuck, now I forgot the words. I can't make the joke. I shouldn't be assuming its gender. Shouldn't be assuming the author's gender. I don't know. It's got a girl voice it sounds like a girl voice, or a very high pitched male voice on the robot talk. So who knows? Yeah, the Electro Gypsy, Sun and Moon and stuff. Yeah, I feel like I should go watch the video on where this person thinks that they have proved that the sun is somehow electric. I get the feeling that it's not going to be anywhere near as definitive as this person thinks it is. Assume the moon gender. Hashtag yes. Bark at the moon. Mooning science, one check at a time. Oh my goodness. So much moon stuff today. I should be eating moon pies today, but I'm not. Alright, so let's find out what... Oh god, this is so much stupid. Let's find out what else is next.
11. Both send intelligent light waveforms to the ground of the Earth.
What? What? No! No! I know the meaning of these words. I don't know the meaning of these words in this sentence. Intelligent light waveforms. Intelligent light I don't... What is that? What are intelligent light waveforms? I don't know what to... I don't... This person's gonna break me. Oh my goodness. Like, how are they intelligent? Are they sending messages to us? So This broke me, guys. Oh, oh my goodness. Only on the ground of the earth. Yeah, only on the ground. Not anywhere else. Oh my goodness. Quantum computers, duh. Are you sure this isn't spirit science? I have a feeling that this is a spirit science fan. They must be a fan because they've had gendered celestial bodies, and now apparently intelligent light waveforms. Um. Oh my goodness. Okay. Beyond Mad Libs. This is a lot of things that I don't know what to do with because I don't even know how it's intelligent. The only way that I could think of is if you could somehow find a message in those light waves, and then I guess I don't know. Like, so if somehow the sun was like sending out pi or something, like in its waveform code, I don't, that would be the only way. Or if it was pulsating, like at what's that thing called? Morse code. Like if it was Morse coding to us, I could understand it, but anything beyond that, I don't know how we get there. I really don't know how we get there. This is why flykites wear the tinfoil hats. It's true. So does the tinfoil hat help you receive the light waves a little bit better? How is this person intelligent? I don't know. Oh. R&D. It's not a lot of things. The only one thing, a pile of stupid. This is Juranism light. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to make of this. I really honestly don't. I am a pulsating tangents of logic. No. Oh no. If the light is intelligent, then flatties should drill holes in their skulls to let it in. Oh no. Spread the word. Hashtag moon. Oh, what was it? What was that hashtag? Shit, I lost it already. Journalism light? No, it has to be hashtag intelligent light. We have to make that a thing on the Twitters so that all the flat earthers start drilling holes in their head. Is light a waveform or a particle? This is the question. That is an excellent question, which I am not gonna answer. I'm not good enough at quantum physics to even attempt that one. It portalizes itself right in public. The nerve, the indecent light, doing things like that in front of the children. Think of the children. Oh no, maybe the light has to be intelligent to navigate the interesting paths flat earthers say it takes through the atmosphere to put everything in the sky where we see. It's true. So this guy was like did a thing, where he said like that. So the moon is flat, like a hockey puck or something, right? And it's sitting perpendicular to the earth, to the surface of the earth. Like that's how it sits. Of course, we can see it set, which is weird if it's flat like that, because then we shouldn't see it set. And so his whole explanation was that light bent it in all sorts of weird ways. Somehow, and he never explains how. This is too much. Some people do think drilling holes in your head is a good thing. One even ran for prime minister in Britain. Ooh. Shots fired there. Dr. Phobos, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining us. This is almost as bad as feminist theory in literature. Ooh. So, feminist theory in literature. Oh, goodness. So there's feminist theory in literature and in film. I don't know what to think of both of those. One of my favorite YouTubers is this girl who analyzes film, and she does a really great job at analyzing film. And now she's got a whole series talking about film theory in Transformers. Sorry, feminist film theory or feminist theory in Transformers, something like that. Something around those lines. And I don't know what to make of that. So I don't know. Someone else watch it. I don't know. Well, I am glad, Dr. Phobos, that I am distracting you from getting your homework done. That is how it should be on a Sunday night. I had a math teacher in high school who would always tell me that I shouldn't do my homework because tonight might be the night that a meteor hits, and if I did my homework, I wasted my time. I don't know how he expected me to ever get anything done, but that was his theory, is that tomorrow might be the day. Because of you, R&D, I want to see this stupid channel. Mako, if you want to, you know what? Go right ahead. Oh, I don't know if I can. I should go to bed. Should you, though, Micro? Should you go to bed? I don't think you should. Get up and read tomorrow. A bunch of work this week. Yeah, we all have a bunch of work this week. I don't, because I work like 2 hours a day, but... Good night, Micro. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. The scene in King Solomon's Mine, the novel, says that the characters going into the cave is an example of masculine I can't even finish that sentence. An example of masculine penetrating the raping. I'm assuming you or penetrating the feminine. I'm assuming that's what it means. Penetrating. Example of masculine penetrating the feminine. Yeah. That was a thing. So I'm an English major. I'm a Rhetoric and Discourse major, actually. Which was an English major at the college that I went to. So I did a lot of reading. And everything was phallic. It was kind of insane. I don't know how much of the phallicness is due to feminist theory and how much of it is due to Freudian stuff. So Freudian stuff really makes it, like, I know that Freudian psychology isn't a thing. Like, we're better than that in psychology. But a lot of it seeped into the not scientific parts of studies. So, like, English. So everything is, you look at everything through a Freudian lens. That's what fucking Oedipus Rex is all about. Or, yeah, everything's a penis. Everything... You have a woman walking through. I think this is the one that I remember the most fondly, and I can't remember what book it is, but like there's a scene where a woman is walking through an orchard of like trees of some sort, like peaches or something, and apparently this was a woman walking through penises. It's weird. Yeah, psychology kicked Freud to the curb, but English department picked it up. It's true. It is very true. That is one of the weirdest parts about being an English major, is that I studied a lot of Freud, and not for science-y reasons. It was all because you can find Freud anywhere. Like, if you try hard enough, you will find a penis in every book that you read. And you can form an argument around it. I get the feeling that feminist theory for literature and film is the same thing. That it's very very separate from its actual roots, and it's just got picked up by English majors, which English majors pick everything up, honestly. We really do. We're not the most scientific people in the world, which is a shame, honestly. I kind of wish I would have majored in science, but I wasn't allowed in the physics department at my school because I was kind of a dick. There's a very long story behind that one, but I was kind of a dick, so most of the physics professor weren't actually let me into their classes. Wooden Toad, thank you for joining us. But on streaming while I make dinner. Ooh, what's for dinner, Wooden Toad? Please let us know. I don't know what's for dinner for us. We just went shopping. That'd be something cool, I assume. Yeah, I'm doing what I usually do and not actually paying attention. I flunked out of being an English major and going back to be a scientist. Yeah, I know. All through, Freud theory of the uncanny is excellent until the castration. Is it? I don't know if I have not read that yet. If nothing else, the one thing that English taught me, being an English major taught me, is how to make an argument. They really do teach you how to make an argument, and thankfully the other class, I had to take logic. I had to take some amount of philosophy, so I had to take logic. Well, I didn't have to take logic. I decided to take logic, and so with the combination of logic and just what you were taught as an English major, you get really good at constructing an argument, which I think is a very important skill. And then the couple, I only took like 2 or 3 science courses. One was botany, and then a few, like 2 years later, 3 years later, I took what was it? Ecology. And when I took ecology was a senior level. I was a senior in college, and it was a senior level course, and I had 2 courses and I needed 3 courses to be a full-time student. So I was talking to the botany professor, and we were just chatting just because she's a great person, and we talked for a little while. And as we were talking, she's like, "Hey, you should take this ecology course." Thank you, Dr. Phobos, by the way, for subscribing to me. I just saw that pop up. Thank you. You're awesome. She was like, you should take ecology. And I was like, but I am an English major. I don't science very well at the moment. But she was like, no, I want you to be there so that you can teach my ecology students how to write. So it was actually a really fun semester because I sat around with I did science. I actually wrote a paper and submitted it for peer review. And I didn't get in because it's just fucking thing, right? Oh my god, what does it mean to be a full-time? Oh, I'm sorry. So what it means to be a full-time student for my college, it had more to do with grants and scholarships and stuff, right? Like, so if you don't take a certain amount of classes in a semester, you're not considered a full-time student. And so they don't give you money. So I got to spend like a whole semester doing this, like doing science and helping scientists write their papers so that we could, understandably. And they taught me science. It was an awesome like semester of school. I got to write a peer-reviewed paper, which unfortunately never got published. And I tried really hard to get it published, which, if nothing else, taught me how fucking hard it is to get your work published in a peer-reviewed journal. I worked my ass off for that, but yeah. So that was fun. That was a big tangent, and I don't remember where we started. Remember, we don't need logic; we just feel it. It's true, we just feel it. In the Air Force, we learned to dodge the cows. That's probably good advice. All right, I lost where this whole tangent started. Something about philosophy, an intelligent life, and I think we've been sitting at the screen for like 20 minutes. We will move on here.
Obviously, we need much more information than that. So.
Oh well, if nothing else. If nothing else, you are honest, my dear world history. It's a conspiracy to hide the truth. Wooden Toad, what are we eating? What are we making for dinner? I don't think you answer that. What are we making for dinner? I am curious. I'm gonna ask you because I can. WF6I. I'm gonna go with that. WF6I. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, not for the rest of the story. I know we're slow and we're slow in these hangouts. I think we made it a good minute and a half into this video, so that's not bad. Yes. So let's there's something about oh yeah, do more research. Person. World history official. Do more research. Oh no, this sentence is gonna be awful. I don't want to read the sentence. I don't want to hear the sentence. I can already read it. I want nothing to do with this sentence. I don't want to. Ham and cheese hoagies. Ooh, and a variety of soups. Very nice, very nice. I'm okay with that. That sounds delicious. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have something good for dinner. My wife has been very good. Hey, Pure Carvin, how's it going, man? Thanks for joining us. I don't want to read the sentence. I don't want to listen to the sentence. I am like entirely avoiding the sentence. I'd rather talk about the meatballs than I would talk about what we're about to listen to. We are a vampire cat at the moment. I'm assuming we were bitten by Micro? Probably Micro. That's my guess. Tell us about your huge logic. Oh, I have the bigliest logic ever. Hoagies is hoagies a sandwich? I think hoagies are sandwiches of some sort. What kind of soup are you making? What is the next question? What kind of soup are you making? Because that's an important question, Wooden Toad. So, Meatball Mansplainer. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the sentence that's on the screen, and I don't want to, but we're gonna have to.
Let's go to old book.
Hey, I know I shouldn't have stopped there because we didn't actually see anything, but I won't want to listen to this. Oh, hello, JMK. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna rewind just a little bit and do with it. We're gonna not.
More information than that.
There we go.
So let's go to old books. Script.
Oh, thank you, JMK. I appreciate it. I put some amount of effort into it. There's effort put in somewhere. So we're gonna go to old books. I am honestly avoiding this video like the plague. They are to the point. I try. I really try. I've learned from watching Flat Earth videos what not to do. It's gonna be huge. I can't do the huge thing. I can't. Yes, but my logic is very huge. And in this stream, we are no longer using logic. We are feeling logic. All 10 inches of it. We are feeling all 10 inches of our logic today. All right. Let's see what this guy's got to say. I don't want to, but we got to find out.
And the ancient myths once again, and include the related sun information, before we start to tie things together with more weight.
So, you said this, and I think this is great. The fallacy of ancients, always flat earthers and creatards. It's true. So, this person brought it up in the video that I did yesterday. This person brought it up, which was that according to ancient myths, don't fall for it, R&D. JK only loves you for your logic. You can do better. So is it this person was like going to now I forgot my sentence. God damn it, Hill. Logic is gone in the US. That is probably a truer statement than I want to admit that it is. For those interested, the Tetris World Championship semifinals are live. Hey, don't you be taking my viewers away from me, Gio. Soups are chicken noodle for the kids and corn chowder. Corn chowder. I guess I could get behind corn chowder. So this person was like, ancient myths have always called the moon and the sun discs. Like, that was their thing. Like, ancients called it a disc, therefore it is a disc. And in that sentence, this person actually mentioned that ancient myths also called or also said that the moon or the sun was carried by a boat. So, if you are going to bother to cite ancient myths as, as truth, as like a genuine, accurate representation of reality, then there's a fucking boat involved. Like that's just how it goes. Dr. Mario Forever. I haven't played Dr. Mario for a while. Tetris music. Ooh, we should get Tetris music. Maybe I can try to end the stream with Tetris music. I know I heard somebody, or I saw somebody complaining about the music. But you're stuck with that music because it's the easiest music for me to get copyright free. At least quality music, I should say. Dr. Mario. I haven't played Dr. Mario. I used to play the Pokemon one, the Pokemon Tetris one. It wasn't Tetris, but it was kind of like Tetris, and you had to match symbols. It was really cool. I like that one. The other one that's really cool is Yoshi's Cookie, if I remember right. It's also really cool if you like the Tetris-y like games. But yes, Tetris is a flat game for flat earthers. It is a flat game. How much moon would a moonchuck chuck if a moonchuck could chuck moons? Who knows? Hashtag mansplain. Geo is a slut. He's true. It's true. On the other hand, Geo gets a lot more flat earthers than the rest of us do. Hey Matt, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Dr. Mario is the best Mario? I would disagree. I think the best Mario is either Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. Are the best ones. However, I do thoroughly enjoy Super Mario 64, but that's because that was the game that blew my mind. I remember playing that at a friend's house, and from the moment that I played Super Mario 64, I was like, I ain't gonna spend the rest of my life saving up money to buy an N64. It took me 3 months working, and I bought an N64, and that was how I spent my summer. In 1996, I spent my summer working my ass off to buy an N64, and I still own that N64, and it's the best. So I would say it's either, I would say those are the three best Mario games are the Galaxy games and the N64 games, and entirely the N64 games because of the what it means to me. God, that game showed me the future of video games. So, the best Super Mario is Gianna Sisters. I don't know what that is. You don't even need a Nintendo console to enjoy him. It's true. Gio is a slut. 2017. Yep, we're gonna leave that one. I once tricked my hobby into looking up Bukake because of the lunar Bukake moon crater theory. Oh no, we're back at that. Oh, how'd your husband take that one? N64 is good, but Dr. Mario is best Mario game. 3D is overrated. I could see what you're saying. Mario's overrated. That's a tough thing to that is a bold statement, Mr. Pure Carbon, that Mario is overrated. I'm not sure I can I can back you up on that one there, buddy. I will say that there are better platformers, at least 2D platformers now, than there were there. I do like the Mega Man Zero series. I think is really good. It's one of my favorites. The Shantae series is also really good. Also, she's kind of a hottie, so it's really fun to play as her. But Dr. Mario isn't real Mario. What should be Mario. Oh, I just thought he wasn't a real doctor and he just broke into a pharmacist. What is the store called where you buy pills? Pharmacy. There we go. I can English today. Dr. Mario broke into a pharmacy and just started throwing pills around. Great weather for debunking, I know, right? This is so much stupid. I don't want to deal with this person. I don't think you all understand the amount of pain I need to go through every time I make a video. Like, I listen to these people over and over and over again, just in the script writing, let alone the editing. I can come Sundays, I'm like way done listening to these people. So I am very much so avoiding watching more of these video. Duh, idiot! Thank you for stopping by. Are you leaving? Yeah, you have to leave for work. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. Check out Milterman on Steam, or our University of Utah computer graphics team took it to E3 a couple years ago for a competition. Milterman, huh? I have to remember that. Hugh Laurie, yes. Everyone always give a thumb up for Hugh Laurie. He is, God, if I were gay, Hugh Laurie would be like, because he is, goddamn. Mario doesn't even know what lupus is. It's always lupus, guys. It's always lupus. R&D, you will be hit by a Stockholm syndrome. Probably. One of these days, I'm going to fall in love with these guys, just because. Worcester. Yes, Worcester and Jeeves is just, oh my goodness. Worcester and Jeeves is hilarious. If you only ever watch House, which I know most Americans only know Hugh Laurie from House. House is great, but go watch Worcester and Jeeves, because whoo, that is a beautiful, that is fun. Play the video. Yeah, the video isn't gonna get played anytime soon. So yes, go watch Worcester and Jeeves. It's really cool. There's a couple other shows that Hugh Laurie and what's his name? The other guy, the Jeeves guy. I forgot the actor's name, but he's also, they have a couple other shows that are pretty good. They're like, SNL kind of shows, like skit shows that are also pretty funny, and those are also worth watching. But yeah, Hugh Laurie is the best. Also, look up Hugh Laurie just playing music. So he's Fry. Thank you, Fry and Laurie. Thank you, Fry. Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie. All of their crap is hilarious. Fry and Laurie is great. All of their stuff is great. Hugh Laurie playing music is also amazing. So you should also watch that, because that is also really cool. Like, Hugh Laurie is a great musician, which I think it's underplayed a whole lot. Like, goddamn, is he a great musician? Don't make me slap you with this tremendously huge logic. Speaking of shoving logic into people's faces, who's this guy? Oh my god. Look up God damn, I can't remember the name of it. There's this great skit with this like voice actor. Skit with a voice actor. And it's all about shoving facts into little girls' brains. So you might enjoy that one. Hugh Laurie, he played keyboard in the band with actors. Can't remember their names. I can't remember. He plays instruments. He's really good. I really like his music. He's actually a really good musician. We are with R&D. We can get through this vid. I know you're all here. Okay. Take a deep breath. We will try. We will try our best, but oh god. All right, here we go.
It is written in scripture that the sun we know now also turned red, blood red. The sun we know now also lost its power and turned red.
See? How long was that? Like 10 seconds? Like 10 seconds, guys. Like, that was just 10 seconds. And the sun turned red because it lost power. I don't know what to do with that. So I guess if I'm right, and I might be, yeah. Red is like the least of the least energy containing light wave. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. It has the lowest frequency, right? Of visible light, I should say. Like the lowest frequency of visible light. So it's the least... God, powerful doesn't sound like the right word to use there. But the least powerful one. The sun got embarrassed, losing its power. It did. So... The sun lost its power during menstruation? I guess? That's one way to look at it. That's definitely one way. It loses its power. It's, like I said, that's rather convenient that it also happens whenever there's ash in the air. But when things go red, they have more energy. I think, and again, I don't know because I'm not that much of a sciencey person. But if you have something that glows like white hot, that's hotter than red hot. Like things that are red hot aren't as hot as white hot, and they're not as hot as yellow light hot. I saw the sun turn red the other day. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the smoke from the wildfires in the air. Yeah, nothing to do with it at all. Or when it happens at sunset. Like I'm pretty sure it just lost power. Like, you know, had a little power outage. I thought the sun was like sackcloth and the moon was like blood. Isn't sackcloth gray or black? I honestly don't know what this person's saying. I would probably know more if I actually bothered to watch the video. The Gap is a new sun sponsor. Black body radiation. Oh, I don't know if I want... That sounds slightly kinky there, Geo. Gap jeans cover the moon. So yeah. So red is the that's racist. It is racist. Red is the lowest frequency, so I think it has the least amount of energy. If I'm remembering my science right, it has the least amount of energy of the visible light spectrum, not the invisible parts. Like the visible light spectrum, red has the lowest energy, and white has the most. Or am I wrong there? I might be wrong there. So it would make sense that if something is red, it has less energy than something that's white, but I don't know if you can draw that conclusion just from seeing the sun turn red, because the sun turns red when there's stuff in the atmosphere that makes it turn red. We only see the color of its surface. That is rather cool. That is true. Is it true? Yeah. The center part of the sun should be hotter, I think. So when the sun is red, it's naked? No, it's like you know how your phone, like the little battery signal turns red when it's low on energy? It's like that. It's like an iPhone. The sun is like an iPhone. That's the only thing that I can think of. It's like an iPhone. It's burning. You turn red from sunshine too. So that if we're gonna fucking ignore everything else, we are going to, if you're white and you turn red because you have absorbed more light, does that mean you have lost some power? Is that how that works? It's also funny because if you actually take like a metal and you make it red hot, it actually has more power than if it wasn't. But whatever. All right, I think we have enough time for one more clip and one more distraction, and then we'll be all done. But let's see what we can do.
In 542 AD, according to Hector Boetius, the sun appeared about noondays, all wholly of a bloody color. The element appeared full of bright stars to every man's sight, continually, for the space of 2 days together.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't feel like looking it up. Someone else can look it up. Roger. Roger Hickey. I'm sorry. Roger Hickey, thanks for joining us, man. Make sure no one quote mines you. This whole this whole stream is full of things that you could quote mine, including me calling Geo a slut. So you know. Oh, we could be here, right? So yes, the sun looked red at some point or another in the sky because reasons and stuff. I don't know why. I don't know. Somebody made me giggle. I think, did I write it down? I did write it down. No, I didn't write it down. I copied it into my thing. Somebody said 2 things flat earthers don't know how to do: simply make a point and understand a simple point. Whoever made that comment is the winner of tonight. Tonight's whatever. You get all the internet points is what I'm saying. So, there was a video I was watching. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, I honestly don't know what to say at this point. The moon was red. Guys, the moon was red. It lost power, and it showed its red blinking light. You said it. Oh, Hill said, okay. So Hill is definitely the winner for tonight on things that make R&D laugh. So you might be, if you don't mind, and actually even if you do mind, I might use that on my my banner for my channel, because that's too good of a quote not to use this. Why do we use a 1500-year-old source for research about the nature of the sun? Don't we have far better instruments to investigate investigate it even than ever before? And isn't most of that they wrote, the 6th century pretty flawed in terms of believability? Yeah. One would think that we would, use modern science. These are flat earthers, after all, though. So, yeah. Red is the lowest wavelength, and so the hardest to filter out. Blue is the shortest wavelength and the easiest to filter out. White light is a mix of light of all visible spectrums. Thank you, Alan, for pointing that out. So I guess blue would be the highest energy, if I'm right. I think I've been slurring since I got here. I've been slurring. You mind tremendously? Too bad, Hill. It's still getting used. And only 8.5 at that. I know. I am weak bladdered. I do not do well on these nights. I really. So I would love to have a snack. So I sit here. The problem is I sit here and I talk, and then my mouth gets dry from like talking for 2 hours straight. So I drink beer. And then I drink a lot of beer, and I want like a salty thing to break down the beer and help me, not be drunk all the time. But I can't eat things in front of a microphone without you hearing it, so I have to just sort of suck it up and drink more beer. So my solution to all of my problems is just drink more beer, and then that just gets worse. This show just goes downhill from the moment we get started. So yeah, the light is filtered by stuff in the atmosphere that is approximately the same size as the wavelength, and many molecules match the shorter visible wavelength. That makes sense. So yeah, stuff and things, the light, the sun, I don't know. We're talking about old technology. Ancients built the things and stuff. They built pyramids that were actually power plants because, reasons. All right. Let's see what else he's got to say here. We got time for another clip.
On April 23, 1547, in England, France and Germany, the sun appeared for 3 days as if it were suffused by blood, while at the same time, many stars were visible at noon.
Well, that's a claim that's easily backed up by Nothing. I don't know what to make of this. Like, that is a hell of a bold claim. That suffused by blood while at the same time many stars were visible at noon. God, that is a hell of a claim. I don't. Maybe I'll look it up. Probably not, because I'm too lazy to do that. Alan Evans, no, it's because the shorter wavelengths reflect height slightly more. Yeah, I'm gonna say bullshit here too. I don't know any way to back this claim up. Like, I can't. Obviously, they didn't take a picture of this, right? I can't imagine that you can see stars during noon. Like, that wouldn't happen. I just, I don't know. Who were the biggest selling Hollywood stars in 1447? I know, right? It's wrong. It was 1548. You asshole. I don't know what to do with that. Honestly, we're going to end on that stupid claim because I don't know what to do with that claim, but we should add the chat to this one too. I am going to I'm going to be hella professional right now and take time to add the chat to the end screen instead of, doing things properly. There we go. It didn't take too long. Maybe the sun was eclipsed for 3 days by Nibiru. Oh, Nibiru. Always getting too blithe. All right. The pacifier in the picture. This is a great overlay. All right, guys. That is the end of the stream today. Thank you all for joining me. Remember, if you haven't yet, do the things and stuff. Subscribe, follow, and all that. And also, more importantly than those, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I am getting close to 1,000 subscribers. What would you like to see for 1,000 subscribers special? Let me know, and I will try my best to get it done, but it is doubtful because I am lazy. But yeah, let me know what you would all like to see for 1,000 subscribers special. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining me tonight. And we have, I'm not going to say too much right now, but definitely try to make an effort to join me next week, because I think we will be having a few special guests next week. It's not going to be the usual longer and harder. So not going to say too much because I don't know how this is going to work yet, but we will hopefully have an extra special longer and harder next week. So make sure to join me. And everyone, have yourselves a good evening, and I will see